Hey guys, welcome back to another movie review for the Robert Zemeckis movie review series. Today I'll be reviewing Robert Zemeckis' first motion capture animated feature film, which was also a musical film set at Christmas time, so it's a Christmas movie, and that's The Polar Express. So The Polar Express was directed, produced, and screenplay was written by Rob Zemeckis, came out in 2004, and it's a really great Christmas film. So I never used to be into this film when it was on TV around Christmas time, but a few years ago I sat down and watched it on Christmas Eve and really enjoyed it for the first time because I probably just concentrated more on it when it was on TV, and I really just felt that it had that real Christmas feel to it, that when you watch those Christmas movies there's a very select group of Christmas films that you have to watch every year, and for me The Polar Express is now one of those films. And you probably classify it as a family, fantasy, drama, just family Christmas movie. The story is fairly simple and it's based on this little boy who's kind of at that age where he's starting to not believe in Santa Claus anymore. So on Christmas Eve he's awoken by this train that's going past his house, and it's called the Polar Express, and then he goes out to check out what's going on, and Tom Hanks plays the conductor. Tom Hanks actually plays a few characters in this film, but he's the conductor of the Polar Express as well. So this little boy is a bit nervous about what's going on because he's not too sure whether to hop on the train or not, so he eventually decides to hop on this train. He makes a lot of new friends and they're all heading to the North Pole. Now the film is kind of about a journey of these kids and just trying to show them that Christmas is real and everything they believed in was real. And the most part of this film takes place on the train, but a lot of events happen on the train. There's a few musical songs that go on throughout the film, and there's a few really cool sequences that happen as well. One involving the main character's ticket when it flies out the window. There's this really cool sequence just watching the ticket flying over these canyons and down hills, and you see wolves running along and stuff like that. And just a lot of great scenery for a Christmas film that looks fantastic. So in the end they finally arrive at the North Pole and you see Santa Claus, but then at the end of the film you're kind of left wondering, was it a dream, was it real? Because he wakes up on Christmas morning. So it's just kind of one of those family adventure films that doesn't have to make full-on sense or anything like that because it's a Christmas movie. But for me this is one of my favourite Christmas films. It just has that feel to it that you get at Christmas time, and it just captured it really well in this movie, I think. So I've got it written down here, all the characters that Tom Hanks actually plays. He plays the main character's father, the conductor, a hobo that's on the train, Santa Claus, and he's also the narrator of the film. So he has a lot of roles throughout this film, and he's definitely the main character. This film also has another amazing musical score by Alan Silvestri, who is Rob Zemeckis' main guy to go to, I guess, for making music for his films. But this film just had a really magical, really creative and unique Christmas sounding score, so I really liked the soundtrack for this film as well. There's also something really cool about the animation in this film because it's motion capture. It's not just your general animated movie, it's where they actually get the characters, or the people who play the characters, to dress up in these suits so they actually match the movement that they're doing to their character in the film. And there's just a more real look to the characters in the film when they do that. And I think they did it really well because this film came out about 10 years ago and it still looks quite good for its time. So if you haven't seen The Polar Express, I highly recommend it. Definitely watch it next Christmas because it's just a great Christmas film to check out. And it's one of my favourite Rob Zemeckis films as well. So that's about it for my review for The Polar Express. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and just let me know down in the comments what you thought of the film, if you liked it or not. And I'll be back hopefully in a few days with the next review for Beowulf, which is the next Rob Zemeckis film in this series. So please subscribe to our channels and check out the previous reviews, and thanks for watching. Bye.